Okay, I'm back. Oh. It is 9:35. It's still 9:35. Am I still recording? Yes, I'm still recording. Okay, good. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What am I doing? Oh, I was like, where the fuck am I? Why is there nothing beneath me? Okay, anyways. Now we have a fresh new episode. Fresh new heaping pile of shit. Alrighty then, so we're at 26 seconds. Okay, cool. Come on, Silverfish. What are y'all, pussy? Y'all scared? Come on, I know you can hear me, Silverfish. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm gonna be going to bed soon. That's why I actually ended that episode that I was just playing in. What episode is that? 292? Yeah, 292. This is 293. Cool. Oh, come on, dude. I can see why that one person on the forum from, like, 6 years ago said that they were only pulling, like, 25 silverfish an hour. This is abysmal spawn rates, dude. And there's no way to speed it up. Honestly, I'm tempted to just fucking start working on the fucking Enderman farm. I think that might be, like, in my better interest, in all honesty. I mean, like, look at that. I built all of that shit out there for fucking nothing, dude. I literally wasted so much time building that, and it basically didn't do anything. I'm gonna leave it, though. I kind of like it. I might actually build a house out there. Maybe. I'll think about it.
Starts doing ridiculous damage, and hitting both of your opponent's Pokemon with Rock Slide means that you not only are often just KOing them straight up, but even if they survive, you might flinch them and get off scot-free for the turn. This combination of Whimsicott and Terrakion has a cute name. It's called Terracot, which I just think is funny. It doesn't really matter, but I think it. Terrakion was one of the best Pokemon in Black and White, winning the World Championships in 2011, getting second in 2012, but it also saw a lot of success during XY.
Oh yeah, Ray Rizzo's three-peat. I forgot about that. He won the championship in 2009, 2010, and 2011, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, Terrakion was like the one. Terrakion was the one who stole the show for sure. Dude, Terrakion is so good. The Whimsicott combination he's talking about right now is absolutely goated. If I actually get that scroll, my reaction's gonna be something like this. Like I'm fucking climaxing, dude. These fucking silverfish are edging me, bro. Okay, well, I wait for them to spawn. I actually do want to go fix that one spot down there. I never did fix this. Is the wood interfering with it? I imagine probably not, because there's still plenty of space for them to spawn. So I can't imagine that that's actually the reason. Like, let's be real here. Let's not get carried away now. Come on now, you know, all that good shit. I won't get any spawns if I'm out here, but I need to patch that area up. What I could technically do, I could put... I'll probably put the Enderman farm right here, like on this half. But I'm not going to put it over here. I hate that that area right there didn't work. Honestly, I'm really sad that it didn't work out, honestly. Hey, I'm just glad that I managed to build it. It looks so cool. It actually looks amazing, honestly. Like, I made it out of bloodwood and everything. Maybe it didn't end up producing anything, but it was still fun to milk. It was still fun to build, so I'm not gonna complain. Still fun. Still fun. So, where's that tunnel I dug? Is that it? Hello? Hello? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. I recognize this. So how the fuck are they still fucking spawning, dude? Oh, wait, no, that's not it. That's too far down. How the fuck did I miss that? Like, what? At least I found it, I guess. So... Yep, it's down there, is it? There's also a spot over there. I'm going for it, dude. I have to. I'm getting so sick and tired of not being able to do this shit. This is so nerve-wracking, dude. I hate this. This isn't as bad as what I was doing over the fucking, like, what I was doing dead-ass over the void, dude. What I was doing over the void was 1,000 times worse than this. This is fucking nothing in comparison. This is piddles in comparison. I do want these on, though. I really do not want to piss off the Enderman, thank you.
But on a defensive Pokemon whose goal is really just to fly, it's really uncomfortable to have a quadruple weakness to the best type of the game. Scrappy is a great Pokemon that unfortunately just can't really keep up with the strongest Pokemon of all time being a better version of it. But my hope is
Imagine if fucking Endstone could catch on fire.
okay,
Hang on.
the top 5. And
Did I go too high?
fifth slot is a Pokemon that
Yeah, I think I went too high.
but after looking at the results, I just couldn't justify it. It's Hariyama, who I think is a really funny Pokemon. This isn't really relevant to anything, but I think it's funny. When the trailers for Scarlet and Violet came out, there was this like one image that had Hariyama like in the TM.
Oh, did I find it? I found it!
It was just like a shadow that like landed in a weird place. I don't know. It was everyone.
So I'm between a rock and a hard place right now, dude.
Hariyama is a Pokemon that has really only been seen in a couple formats, but in those formats.
Yep, we found it. Nice.
Hariyama actually managed to win the 2010 World Championship.
Fucking losers. The fuck out of here. Okay, that is done. I'm not gonna light up any other sections, it's just not worth it. Shut up! I suppose if I really wanted to, maybe I should build the stupid Enderman farm first, honestly. It'll give me something to do since the silverfish spawn rate isn't affected by fucking Enderman. And all my Endermen would be contained in a very specific set field of area. We're gonna use Bloodwood again to, we're gonna use Bloodwood again to make the Enderman farm, just because it's cool. I like it. And I don't want to have to go back to the mine shaft, dude. I really don't want to, please. I don't like that. Ender Pearl isn't gonna do me much good here, sadly. Yeah, I almost said Flame Orb instead of Ender Pearl. Ender Pearls aren't gonna do much good here, unfortunately. I wish that they would do maybe a little bit better, but like, there's not much I can do about it. It is what it is, you know? Okay, we found our culprits. Oh, boy. Oops! Fucking losers. Get the hell out of here. Here, let me help you, bud. Oops! Oh, you think you're gonna get away from me, bub? No! I appreciate your effort, though. But you are no longer needed by the agency. Now, did I get it? Did I get the one spot that I fucking missed? Okay, good, I did. Thank God.
With the Pokemon setting Trick-Room up does a ton of damage, you want your support Pokemon to be more bulky and to enable it. Basically, you always want one support and one damage, and so if the Trick-Room Pokemon is a damage Pokemon, then the support Pokemon has to be the defensive Pokemon. But back in the day, that wasn't the case. You have a bulky Trick-Room center.
Okay, is there anything else that I should be worried about? No? Good. That Enderman's probably gonna... Okay, so that guy right up there is gonna probably have to despawn on his own. We have completely... Actually, there's still one more spot that I need to fucking plug up. It's that one spot in, It's that one spot. You remember fucking... It's, What was it? It was that one... It's that one spot over by that island over there. That's the one spot left that I need to fuck with. Hopefully it isn't the death of me. Because if I manage to seal this spot off, we'll be set. If we get this, we're set. And I can finally start working on the fucking Enderman farm. That looks so pretty, I love that. It actually really does look good, honestly. Sucks it didn't work out, though, you know. It is what it is, though. Not a big deal. Okay, let's hurry this up. We'll have to go back and get more wood, because I'm going to need to make sure that I saw this wood before I use it. I don't need that much. We're just going to make the chute out of wood, and then make the rest out of fucking endstone. It's really not that hard. It's pretty easy, actually. Like, shit. What's cool about Hitmontop is that it's had major success in a bunch of different formats. 2010 was the last year of I really just want to throw a pearl over there, dude. And the powerful restricted Pokemon were legal. Yeah, we're just going to throw a pearl. I don't give a shit. Ogre, which was Hitmontop plus Kyogre. Kyogre was there to do massive water type damage. Nice. See, this is what Please shut up. Anyways, see, this is what Ender Pearls were intended for. To be thrown and used as a projectile item to teleport you over to an area that is hard to get to. Okay, I need to be very careful about where I stand. Now, I'm gonna bet that that probably needs to be lit up. Yep, this is all areas that can spawn mobs. Of course it is. Top Moth. Oh god, dude, no. I know that's a spawnable area. I'm not fucking stupid. Okay, maybe it's not. I'll just put that there, it's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, it also got wide guard. Okay, how the fuck is stuff spawning here? Did I really miss a whole ass spot? It's so dumb, dude. Like, why? Cool, I win. Fuck off. See you later, you little bastards. Are you shitting me? Is there really a spot down there, dude? Okay, cool. At least now we've sealed off the last major spot of the fucking end. And I know every time I say that, I'm always proven horribly, horribly wrong, but this time I'm pretty sure that we got all of it. Hey, at least I came prepared with enough torches, right? Okay, at the very least, I think we're getting close. Okay, looks like we're a lot closer than I thought.
Actually, that would come 4 years later at the 2016 World Championships, where I won the entire tournament with him on top as my fighting type of choice. This was again a totally different way of using him on top with the eject button item. This allowed my him on top to serve not only as a supporting Pokemon,
okay, we'll leave that as a warning that it's not the right spot to be going in.
Without letting them take as much. I would often switch him on top in, take a big attack intended for my restricted Pokemon.
Good, good. Nice, nice. We found it. I found it, you little shits.
Similar to Scrafty, Hitmontop usage is dropped dramatically ever since Incineroar got Intimidate. Unlike Scrafty though, Hitmontop actually did win an Australian Regional in 2020, which was before Incineroar was added to Sword and Shield, but I mean, still counts. One thing I will say about Hitmontop is I think that it's much more likely to be good again in the future compared to Pokemon like Scrafty, because it has access to these other supporting moves like Wide Guard.
So there's 2 Ender Tards right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, see you later, bud. Incineroar is so broken, dude. Why did Game Freak ever make that thing so busted, dude? Why? I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm not the only person that thinks this. There's no way that I'm the only person that thinks this. What the hell? Fuck off. Okay, I'm not gonna waste a torch here. Nothing can spawn here. We have our glasses on. We're good. I've got my nerd glasses on. I don't think we're gonna be having any issues anytime soon. Now then, I just have to go back without dying. I think we sealed off pretty much every area that they could possibly spawn. I'll take these 2 so I can have a perfect stack. Yay, I win. Yay! It's finally over. Oh boy, I'm so excited. It's a miracle. No, don't do that. How do I only have 1? Am I going crazy? Okay, anyways, now that that's all done with... You dunderhead! Okay, we're all done with that. And I no longer have to deal with Enderman being cucks. Thank God. Now, Silverfish. I better have at least one after all that shit that I had to go through just now. Because if not, we're just gonna go back to the overworld anyways and go fucking start working on the fucking Enderman farm. We're gonna put it over there because that'll be an easier spot to work with.
Especially since it was never legal at a time when inner focus, which is one of the abilities of the beast form, was buffed, which would give it a pretty major advantage going forward compared to when it was legal. But based on what's happened,
Are there really none? Really? Do I have to be within range or something?
Blaziken, you're probably upset about Blaziken, right? Blaziken's really good in single battles, but in the official competitive format, it's not that it's bad, it has seen a little bit of success, but Mega Blaziken and regular Blaziken have always been pretty niche. It's not a bad Pokemon, but it's never been, like, putting it in the B tier for Mega Evolutions would be generous. I wouldn't ever put it any higher. It's something closer to, like, C tier would probably be accurate. The thing about Blaziken is that, like, it only ever can hit one Pokemon unless you're quick Rock Slide, which you're primarily only doing trying to flinch. And because of that, and because it's not actually that bulky, despite the fact that it is pretty hard, it's a physical attacker, it's affected by Intimidate, it's not that bulky, and it's also not that strong. Like, it is strong, but
Just pray that you never run into Special Blaziken, otherwise you're probably screwed.
Let's talk about Machamp. Machamp is a Pokemon that I really like, and initially I thought might be on the list, but when I was looking at the results, it's just not, it just doesn't have the results. I'm really sorry. I like Machamp. I think it's cool. Machamp might have had a chance during Sword and Shield, except for the fact that Dynamax fighting type moves and poison type moves were weaker.
I'll just wait right here. Imagine if doing this, like standing on top of a torch, like right here, would set you on fire. I feel like they should actually add that, just to make it to where you wouldn't want to put your torches on the ground. I feel like that's actually a fairly, like, sensible addition to the mod. Like, logically speaking. It's kind of annoying, but it would make sense logically if you think about it for a couple seconds. Alright, Shubba-lubba-doo-doo, Silverfish, I call out to you. Please come let me kill you, and give me a scroll, please. Pretty please! Pretty please! I would use water in the end, but I've prohibited the use of water. It makes the end too easy. If I were to fall, like, say from, like, all the way up there, and, like, if I was, like, doing, like, a water wheel right there and I fell into water, I would have died if there hadn't been water there. Like, you know, like, you could just look at it like that. Whee! Ow. Should I just get rid of all the wood, dude? I'm probably just gonna leave the wood for now. I'll leave the wood and we'll mess with it later. I'm not gonna take the wood off of my tunnel system or my main area because I don't want silverfish spawning in there. That's bad. We're gonna have to go up 44 fucking blocks, dude. This is going to really suck, I promise. It's not gonna be fun. It's going to be painful. I should have probably worked on this first, just so that way I could actually get more stuff done. But whatever, it is what it is. Who is often just trying to get rid of the opponent as fast as possible with close combat. Hopefully we'll be able to have a lot better staying power because of its access to Mock Punch, which will let it finish off faster low HP targets, its better physical bulk, and its higher attack stat. Because of this, and maybe because it didn't get close combat for a while, Conkeldurr was mainly used as this, like, frame tank, where you damage it, but it was so bulky it wouldn't take that much damage, and then if you would Drain Punch, it would do a ton of damage to you, and it would heal all of its HP back. Basically, if you couldn't knock Conkeldurr out in one hit, you were often going to really struggle against it. Okay, there we go. First ever regional level event, I won with leftovers on Conkeldurr, and then I won the national level event a couple months later with, I think, Berry Conkeldurr. Once we get enough to finish this, we'll finish it. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it be. Back in 2011, the first year of Conkeldurr's debut. Conkeldurr didn't do that well in the second year of Black and White, in part because am I not gonna get any spawns, dude? Like, really? If I had to guess, I'm gonna guess that the way that the spawning for these guys works is that it's based on a timer system. Like every such and such amount of ticks, it checks for a location and spawns it in that location. If it can't spawn, it skips that and it tries again later. So you only get one spawn. I don't think it's fixed. It's probably a random number between 2 points. But it's very likely that it's determined based on whether or not it can spawn at that given moment. So if it can't spawn, it skips it and you have to wait even longer for it to spawn another one. Of course, my favorite. What the hell? How did I not see him? Come here, now. Get over here. Fucker, you little bastard! Give me a freaking scroll.
Pokemon, at least to me, feels like they didn't really fully get online until kind of the end of XY or the beginning of Sun and Moon with the introduction of Tattoos. Like, yeah, fairy Pokemon were around, but they just, like, weren't that strong. There was a lot of Pokemon, like, I don't know, Gardevoir, and, like, Azumarill, who are good Pokemon for sure, but they're just not as strong as, like, Tapu Koko or Fluttermane, right? So despite there being a new type in the game, and despite that type being the best type in the game, fighting type Pokemon were still able to shine despite it. However, in Sun and Moon, Conkeldurr was really not anywhere to be found, in part because fairy type Pokemon were now officially running the show. But in Sword and Shield, Conkeldurr actually won an international level event, as well as a regional level event. The international was won with the classic Guts Flame Orb set, but the regional was won actually with an Assault set, which allowed Conkeldurr to both work as a Dynamax attacker or just as a regular attacker as well inside the Trick Room.
Do we want to go back and just start working on this goofy thing?
Where I don't even think it was in the base game, it might have been added in the DLC, but I'm not even 100% sure because it just had no results. And I think that it probably could do well in the future, but it would be difficult, I think.
I will kill one more silverfish before we leave. And once I kill that one fishy, we'll go back.
Pokemon that is like very strong, but also rare in a way that Pokemon nowadays don't really feel. So I don't know. For Conkeldurr's sake, I do hope that it's well again in the future. Which just is our top 2. And actually, I don't normally do this for this, but our number 2 slot is a Pokemon that has only been legal as of Scarlet and Violet. It's undoubtedly one of the strongest Paradox Pokemon, Iron Hand. I showed this list to my friend, and she said, "Gee, Hariyama, how come your mom lets you have 2 slots on the list?" Which I thought was funny. Good joke, Scarlet. Iron Hands has won the World Championships twice. And Iron Hands has only been legal for 2 different World Championships, 2023 and 2024 World Championships. This Pokemon has a 100% World Championship rate. That's crazy. It's also won 3 different international championships and at least 12 regionals. It is by far one of the strongest Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet, and there's a case that it has the best results out of any Pokemon added in Scarlet and Violet. Typically, when you're talking about best Paradox Pokemon, the Pokemon that's competing for the first spot is Fluttermane, but Fluttermane only won the World Championships once, so I don't know, maybe Iron Hands is better. So what makes Iron Hands so good? You know Conkeldurr won the World Championships twice for like 3rd best fighting type of all time? Iron Hands is better than Conkeldurr in every single way. Okay, and I guess I should technically say that the special attack stat on Conkeldurr is 5 points higher, when it's a stat that neither of them uses. But on top of just being like a better version in terms of stats, the electric secondary typing is also just better than not having a secondary typing. By being an electric type, Iron Hands gets access to moves that Conkeldurr just doesn't have, and electric has pretty decent synergy with fighting because it only adds 1 weakness, and it cancels out your flying weakness, and it gives you some other resistances that you wouldn't have otherwise. Also,
Come on, I want a fish, please.
So, yeah, it's kind of just an upgrade in that too. Iron Hands also has access to Fake Out, which is a move that Conkeldurr does not. Fake Out, again, is one of the best moves in the game. The one area where Conkeldurr is better is that it has, I would say, better abilities than Iron Hands most of the time, but, I mean, even without using its ability most of the time, Iron Hands is still just leagues better than Conkeldurr. It's actually kind of a mercy, I think, that Iron Hands doesn't have an ability that's very easy to access. Iron Hands can be used to make it even more impossible to get rid of, since HP and physical defense are so high. Giving it a huge special defense boost just makes it impossible to get off the field. Iron Hands has a couple traits of many of the fighting we've talked about thus far. It works really well as a sponge, pushing moves that would onto your other Pokemon thanks to it supports the team with Fake Out support. It can heal itself with Drain Punch, but it also just able to do a ton of damage thanks to high base attack and decent coverage moves, Wild Charge, and basically it's a Pokemon that you can't get rid of quickly, but you also can't ignore it because it does really good damage pretty much turn after turn. It's also a Pokemon that benefits a lot from Terrestrial.
We also need to go get more food, too. So we're gonna put the farm probably, like, right here, give or take. Wait, no, we want to put it over there, so that way stuff will still spawn. Or should I maybe consider... No, maybe I should consider putting it, like, closer to the, like, main farm. Because this can't be too far away from the Fortune Beacon or it won't work.
You can also fill a similar role to Scrafty and Hariyama as this kind of bulky...
Oh, it's so peaceful here in the end, holy shit. We'll also have to go from the top down with this farm, because once we're ready to go, I can't do anything about that. I'm also not gonna be, we're gonna be using, cobblestone for the, outer shell. I'm gonna do 10 layers on this. 10 layers. I'm gonna need a lot of in-stone. And unlike Hariyama and to some extent Scrafty, Iron We're gonna go ahead and start mining, because I'm actually gonna need quite a bit of instone to do this.
It doesn't need to be moving first in order to be having an impact. The only formats that Iron Hands has not had massive success in since it's been released are the formats where it wasn't legal. It is entirely possible that over the course of the next couple of years, Iron Hands is undoubtedly one of the best fighting types of all time, and the only reason it isn't in the #1 slot is because, well, the #1 best fighting type of all time, nothing should be better than that. Most of you clicked on this video already being able to guess what the #1 slot. Of course, it's Urshifu. And I'm lumping both Urshifu together here because they have so much in common. Similar to Iron Hands, Urshifu has won the 2023 and 2024 World Championships. Two fighting types won the World Championships back-to-back years, and they were the same fighting. They were even the same form of Urshifu. On top of that, Urshifu has won 3 internationals and at least 18 different regional championships. What's most impressive about Urshifu is that every result that I just listed happened in Scarlet and Violet. Those are only the tournament wins within Generation 9. And unlike Iron Hands, Urshifu spent the vast majority of the first year of Scarlet and Violet locked away in Pokemon Home Hell. So it managed to win more than Iron Hands in less time. So, what makes Urshifu so broken? Well, it's not an exaggeration to say that this might be the most broken Pokemon of all time. That's in part due to its ability Unseen Hit, which allows it to fully ignore Protect. Protect is the backbone of all competitive play. It has been for the entire time that I've been playing. It's the move that allows the game to function, where otherwise it would just become this crazy offensive position mess. And Urshifu just ignores it. This already would have been breaking on its own, but it's not even the only ridiculous thing about Urshifu. Each Urshifu form also gets a signature move that always critical hit. This means that not only are they doing more damage, but they also ignore all stat drops that you can apply to Urshifu. Normally, when a physical attacker is running the game, Intimidate becomes more popular to help slow them down. But that doesn't work on Urshifu because it just ignores the stat drops so that it's critical hit. Urshifu Rapid Strike has an additional broken aspect to it, which is that its signature move, Surging Strike, hits 3 times. This means that it's even able to KO Pokemon who are holding the Focus Sash item, which is an item intended to prevent a Pokemon from getting one-shot, but because Urshifu hits 3 times, that counts as 3 separate hits, the Focus Sash doesn't activate. Urshifu only became legal with the first DLC of Sword and Shield, and by the time it was legal, all in-person events had been cancelled due to the pandemic. The thing you have to know about Sword and Shield's competitive scene is that these in-person events were replaced with 4 different online tournaments called the Players' Cups 1 through 4. These are commonly considered to be international level tournaments, as players from around the globe could enter, though I don't think that Japan was able to participate in these. And because we were able to participate from home, they were really competitive, because there was no logistical barriers like cost or travel or time off work or anything. Each tournament had 3 phases, so it was pretty difficult to make it all the way to the championship. And yet, despite that, and despite being a brand new addition to the game, Urshifu won half of the Players' Cup tournament. I was responsible for one of those when I paired it with Colossal. That might sound like a joke to players who, haven't played Sword and Shield, but yeah, Colossal was actually one of the best Pokemon. The one World Championship that Urshifu did not win that it was legal for was the World Championship in 2022, and a big part of the reason for that is that while Urshifu is broken, Dynamax as a mechanic helped keep it in check. Dynamax allowed a Pokemon to double their HP, so even if Urshifu could hit through Protect, they could also just double their HP and, make it so they weren't taking as much damage. That being said, Dynamax doesn't care anymore, and while Dynamax helped to slow down Urshifu, Terrestrialization only ever helps it. Not only does Terrestrialization allow Urshifu to get a damage boost, but it can also help it to stay alive by turning off some of its weaknesses. Currently, it seems that Urshifu Rapid Strike is the better form, but that's in large part going to depend on what other Pokemon are legal. They tend to go back and forth, but Urshifu Rapid Strike has a slight edge because its moves hit 3 times, and we already talked about why that's good. Looking back, it seems that the Pokemon who, I can only say was designed to break the game, successfully breaks the game. Good job, Game Freak. You did it. Another reason why Urshifu Rapid Strike is so good is because you're able to power up its water.
Alright, let's go back.
Some teams have had some success by pairing Urshifu Rapid Strike with Pokemon like Kyogre or Pelipper, who set up the range manually, and Tornadus as well can use range.
Apparently items that fall through are lost, which makes no sense. Ow.
Please. Another thing that makes Urshifu really powerful is that it's a flexible Pokemon. While both forms tend to have moves that they almost always run, there's a fair bit of flexibility when it comes to the item that Urshifu uses.
Is that a creeper? Why the fuck was there a creeper there just now?
Normally that makes the form of Poke or Taunt, the final move slot, allowing it to have some utility in addition to just being able to do massive damage. My personal hope is that they never make a Pokemon stronger than Urshifu, because I truly do not think that the game could withstand it. So for now, now, the #1 best fighting type Pokemon of all time is Urshifu. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, you might like this other one I made talking about what the best ground type Pokemon is. I would say overall that the ground type Pokemon are more balanced than the fighting type Pokemon, but that actually made it a harder video to make. One-hit KO moves should be some of the strongest in the entire Pokemon franchise. A move that KOs whatever it hits, regardless of its stat, ability, or typing, that should be completely broken, but it isn't. Although these moves can't pick up the size KOs when a Pokemon would otherwise face, they have a massive drawback. They only hit 30% of the time. Of course, there are ways to increase a Pokemon's accuracy. Moves like Gravity even increase all moves accuracy on both sides of the field. But these guaranteed KO moves are special. They can't have their accuracy boosted by Gravity, or by raising the accuracy stat, or by lowering your opponent's evasion. These moves are stuck hitting only 30% of the time, no matter what you do. At least, that seems to be what Game Freak did when they designed these super powerful moves. They didn't want there to be a way of increasing their probability of hitting, because if there was, it would obviously be completely broken, since, they KO whatever they hit in one turn. But unfortunately for the big Pikachu, there are hundreds of different abilities and moves Pokemon, and it turns out, when you put just the right combination together, but wait, why are we even talking about this in the first place? Why would anybody want to build a team around these one-hit KO moves anyway? Well, that's because of Dua Lipa. Now, I like Dua Lipa. I think she's a really talented artist, and I like her music. I also live in Washington. So when I saw this tweet that Dua Lipa was here in my city, I thought that I'd respond. Now, for those of you who aren't fully caught up, Dua Lipa is an internationally famous global pop superstar sensation, and I am an unusually hairy adult who is very good at video games. So if I can be honest, I didn't really expect her to be my response. But I also didn't expect that posting this decision would summon an oracle. There in my reply was somebody who seemingly possessed the gift of prophecy, and they praised me with an omen. Bro is more likely to hit a spear cold than make this shot. Immediately, he knew what I had to do. In order to fulfill the prophecy, I needed to find a way of making the spear cold 100% accurate, thus maximizing my odds. But how? Spear cold accuracy can't be increased. It's stuck at 30% no matter what I do. I can't increase it with any of the normal methods. But there is a single ability in the entire franchise that causes accuracy and evasion to start to behave a little bit weird. This ability, called No Guard, doesn't increase a Pokemon's accuracy or lower a foe's evasion stat. Instead, it causes all moves used by the user, as well as all moves targeting the user, to hit regardless of their accuracy. In other words, this ability disables the accuracy stat altogether. So, if a Pokemon with this ability uses Spear Cold, it becomes a one-hit KO move that always lands. But now, we're hitting the first roadblock. No Pokemon with ability No
Except for
Guard
Machamp.
can any one-hit KO move. But we have a way around this. One of my favorite moves of all time is called Skill Swap, a move that switches the ability of the user and the ability
I wouldn't be surprised if they nerfed Skill Swap to no longer be able to transfer No Guard. Oh god.
well by giving my friend Christopher's Levitate ability, turning its quadruple weakness into an unity. And we can use it here to give a Pokemon with Spear Cold No Guard. None of the No Guard Pokemon can learn Skill Swap, so all we need is a Pokemon who learns both a one-hit KO move and Skill Swap. And the Pokemon that learns both is nothing. Well, okay, technically Smeargle learns both, but I'm not going to use Smeargle because number one, I hate it, and number two, it's way too frail to pull this strategy off. I guess can't do it. Can't be done. I can't make Sheer Cold 100% accurate. Sorry, Dua. You deserve so much better. I'm glad. Okay, so there's no Pokemon that can learn both a one-hit KO move and the move Skill Swap. And there's also no No Guard Pokemon that learns Skill Swap either. But what if I added a third link? What if another Pokemon Skill Swaps No Guard onto itself and then Skill Swaps it to the one-hit KO Pokemon the next turn? That would technically work. Okay? To be clear, this is very, very... This requires multiple turns of setup, and 3 of your own Pokemon before you can even threaten any. If you lose a piece of the puzzle before it's done its job, you lose the game on the spot with no way back. This is a stupid strategy, and it should never work in practice, let alone during a tournament. building. Yes, this is probably the most out there that I've attempted to build in years, and yes, getting a single win with it would be probably miraculous, but I received a call to adventure, and I am not going to turn away. I don't care if I need to use every ounce of...
So how many more stacks do I need?
Over the last 14 years to do it, I will craft
7.5. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
the place currently like this is the one-hit KO move user. Now, there are technically 4 different moves that always result in KO if they hit. Guillotine, Horn Drill, Shear, and Shear Cold. But the problem specifically mentioned Shear Cold, so that's the one I'm going to use. And when it comes to Shear Cold users, there's one that's better than all the rest. Last, I'm looking for the full Shear Cold user I can find, because all that matters is the Pokemon sticking around for as long as possible, since every attack you use is another KO. The current rule set for the official and lastly, by far, tankiest. Of course, Shear Cold does have a weakness. It doesn't work against opposing ice-type Pokemon, even with no guard. Trying to find some way for Lapras to ice type. Thankfully, Lapras learns my all-time favorite move, Terrace Bomb. This is because all Pokemon Pokemon's partners to test the ice types that I wasn't able to hit won't be able to switch out. With Sheer Cold and Terrace Bomb, Lapras should be able to KO every Pokemon in the game, regardless of their bulk or typing. I round out Lapras' moveset with Protect to make it harder to get rid of. Get the leftover items and select my Parasite Spear to make Lapras immune to Fake Out, which could otherwise stop Sheer Cold's return.
Ow.
With my one-hit KO user secured, I now use my no-guard Pokemon. The good news is that there's a no-guard user who is a really good Pokemon. But can do big damage and burst through the poison move. The bad news is that the chance isn't many. In fact, the only no-guard users who are provided are Lycan Rock, Midnight, and Golurk. 2 Pokemon that are so bad, they have never seen competitive play before. But if I'm going to pull this off, these are literally my only options, so it's no use to me. After looking through the moves that both these Pokemon learn extensively, I eventually settle on Golurk. It's got more useful support moves, and its typing is better than Lycan Rock, since it has 3 immunities to Fight, Normal, and Electric, making it slightly easier to use. It also learns the move Dynamic Punch, which always can target. Frankly, I'm going to need all the help I can get if I'm going to pull this off. I can use Terra Fighting to boost the damage to KO threatening Pokemon like Gambit, Tyranitar, and Terra Steel Goldengo, giving Golurk at least a little bit of offense. Of course, Golurk is extremely weird to support its team, so I give it the move Reflect, which reduces all physical damage dealt by a third, and the item Light Play, which causes Reflect to last for 8 turns instead of 5. I have loved to keep Golurk Light Screen, which is a special counterpart of Reflect, but it doesn't learn it, so instead I give it Curse. This move deals half of Golurk's health, but causes whatever Pokemon is hit by Curse to lose a quarter of their health until they either switch out or faint. Curse has been used a little bit in competitive Pokemon before to stop big kind of Pokemon like 30 and Dozo, but I'm using it here because I actually want Golurk to faint most of the time once I've stolen no guard, so that I can bring in Lapras without needing to manually switch out. The final piece of the core is the skill swap. Initially, I was looking at Stantler, who is surprisingly tanky with the Steelite item, but Stantler is not slow enough. Instead, I tried to bring back an old favorite Pokemon of mine, Bronzong. Bronzong is a very good Pokemon with skill and
well, that's not good. Uh-oh. I just lost my Silk Touch pickaxe. Well, I better make this thing count then, if that's the case. I had a feeling that that one was gonna break, most likely. I can always whip out the other one, though. It's fine. I get the feeling that I probably shouldn't go digging. Wait, no, there's already a beacon and a chest there. Never mind. I'll get another normal pickaxe, though. I don't want to be without a pickaxe. That would be bad. Yes! Silk Touch, oh my god. Cool. If this one breaks, I don't care. It's fine. I don't want it to break, but at the same time, like, there's not much I can do about it, sadly. So I still need 7.5 stacks to finish this off. We also need a butt-fucking ton of cobblestone, but I'll come back for that in a little bit. It's fine, it's fine.
This strategy is precarious to begin with, but there's some major weaknesses as well. Amogus is slower than all of my
How many bits of cobblestone am I gonna need? I'm probably gonna need quite a bit. I'm probably gonna need at least a double chest's worth of cobblestone to get this. What sucks about this is that I'm gonna have to go back and forth from the end like multiple different times for this to actually work. I'm gonna save that pearl. I don't want to throw it. That's bad.
But I can't do that because I can't really do anything until I've done 3 turns of spell. These 2 Pokemon are such major issues that, honestly, I'm ready to give up. No matter what I consider, I can't get away from my team to get around them. It's so popular. I can't hope that I don't play again. I'm scrolling through the entire Pokedex again and again, when finally I see something. Pokemon that might be just what I need. Clefable. Clefable is a pure fairy-type Pokemon with some unique properties. As a fairy type, it resists dark, meaning those Sword Dance and Gambit won't be able to damage easily. Of course, they could just use Sword Dance to basically ignore the resistance, except yes, Clefable typically that won't work. Clefable has the ability Unaware, which ignores all of the Sword Dance actions. No matter how many times Gambit uses Sword Dance, against Clefable, its hit is still unboosted. Now, normally Gambit uses more
Ow. What the hell? Oh, what's the matter? Did I piss you off? Ow. Jesus, how high up is that? This must go up to the ceiling. Yep, it goes all the way up. What the hell? Hey, woo. Go away.
This game is still not over. I actually could still lose. If I lose last versus this turn, it's totally possible that I could lose this game. We want to stay protected. We're in good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, here we go. Parasol comes out, and so people plug in here along. We'll finish this free turn. We don't take all the tails with us. We'll return. Yeah, now this has become, I think, quite difficult for them to win, is my prediction. Yeah, in 3 turns, this battle's over.
Jesus, how high up does this go? Oh, I freaking missed a spot, dude. No! Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Oh. God damn it. Wait, 15? Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't put it all up there. God damn it. Why? Fine, whatever. This won't kill me, but it won't tickle if I fall. Yeah, I'm done playing nice. What the hell? You motherfucker! How the hell did he hit me, dude? What the hell was that? You little asshole. Why? I'm being trolled, dude. Just let me do my work in peace, please. Motherfucker, how did he even hit me? That makes no sense. What a fucking loser. Go to hell. Well, better luck next time, I guess. Oh wait, they won't get it next time. That was the Pigman's last chance to yoink me, and they just blew it. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Wow, that's a lot of experience. Could you do that with block dispensers, maybe? Would it be possible? Okay, good. That one has an active tree. Good, good, good. So if I just spam that, I'll get fucking drops. Okay, so we're done with that. Good.
So here we go. Instant back on the field. 3 turns of Terrace Trap currently left. Here's Stakeout.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. Why do I have a nugget, dude?
The real threat is that this turn they could go for. Okay. Yeah, I think okay, but a lot. Oh.
So good, good. So that effectively means that we're good with this then. I just need to slice this up with a saw and then we'll be done. I wonder if I could just like, well, how much do I need? How much bloodwood do I actually need for this to work? Let's go to the end first so I can get my, like, you know, stuff unpacked, and then we'll come back a little later. What the hell? Oh, I'm going the wrong direction. Whoopsies. I'm not gonna use my ender chest just yet. I'm gonna place that down and put all my shit in there. Actually, wait, couldn't I literally just make a chest? I feel like I should. No, wait, I can't. I don't have fucking sighting. Fuck. That sucks. I don't have enough. I don't have any. I don't have the materials to do it. Bummer. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna be putting it right in this spot right here. So we're gonna need the maximum amount of shit. I'm very tempted to use a water wheel here. I'm extremely tempted to do it.
When you have 3 Pokemon left, Terrace Trap is set up, and both Pokemon are able to protect, it does not matter what your opponent does, you have a guaranteed win. There's nothing they can do. This game is officially, well, not officially in the sense that the game doesn't know that it's over, but I, as the player, know that this game is ended. 2 turns of Parasong left. In 2 turns, this battle will be over one way or another. No amount of healing from Sinistra, Redirection, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Knockoff. It doesn't matter. None of it matters at all.
So I need to make sure that this is here first. That way I can put all of my shit in here. Then we need to go back. Oh wait, no, I need this. I need this bloodwood. We'll take back this shit. Now I hate to do this. I'm gonna take one other one from underneath that because I need the pearls badly. So put the torches in there. Okay, good, good. So that's good. So I just need to go saw all of this wood, and then we'll be done. Okay, here's what I'm actually gonna do. How much wood do I actually need for this to work? So how much wood can I fit in my inventory? So I have 5 stacks and 6. Okay, so this, I'll just do that.
That crit is actually really bad. That's actually quite bad. Okay, future comes out. That crit as well. That one doesn't matter.
Okay, so I barely don't have enough space. Because remember, here, let me demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I'm missing 1 inventory slot's worth of space for all of this wood, of course. That's just my favorite. There might be another way to do this if I leave, like, my bedroll here. That's fine, I guess. Here, hang on. Let me leave my compass here, too. There's no point. Oh, I just heard a silverfish. Come on, fishy. Give me what I want. Give me my scroll, please. Damn it. We'll get it eventually. It's just a matter of time. Dude, the silverfish spawn rates are abysmal, dude. Like, what in the hell? Okay, I got 2. That was pretty good, actually. But, like, dude, they should be spawning, like, constantly. Not fucking, like, 1 at a fucking time. If the chances are gonna be 1 in 1,000, then that 1 in 1,000 needs to be fucking, like, actually, like, justified. Like, it actually needs to be justified for it to be that bad. Please don't be night. Why is it always... Why is it always fucking almost Gloom Night when I come back, dude? Why? Okay, well, regardless, though, it's not terrible. It's not, like, it's not apocalyptic conditions or anything. Go away. That's what I fucking thought. Creeper. Creep, burr. Creep. This is so much faster than walking, dude. Holy shit. I don't care what anyone says, dude. Ender pearls are so broken. Oh my god. We're gonna be waking up bright and early tomorrow. Oh boy. I need to hurry this fucking shit up, dude. That's a lot of bloodwood that I actually got, though. That's not bad. That's really good, honestly. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and trash these, like, these items real quick. Why do you only get 6 soul dust instead of 12? Okay, cool. Okay, we'll turn it into potash, though, because I'm nice like that, obviously. What the hell was that? Why did that just happen, bro? How many? I should have gotten 5 stacks, right? Yeah, we got 5 stacks of soul dust. Nice. That's good. That's really good, actually. Now I don't have to grind netherrack. Even better. Okay, let's go throw all of this into the cauldron real quick to get my potash. Oh, I thought there was a skeleton shooting at me. I was like, what the fuck? How is there a skeleton on my property? What the hell? Okay. Okay, yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be more than 64. There's no way. It has to be. Unless it's exactly. Wait. 2, 3, 4, so that's 16. Yeah, that'll be more. Just by a little bit. It'll be just a little bit more. I'll have over a stack of potash, of course, my favorite. It's just my favorite thing. Why am I not walking? Yay! I have a stack and almost a half. A stack and a third of bloodwood saplings. Thank you, Saws. I love you. The saw room is the OG. I wouldn't have gotten this done as fast if I hadn't had it. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna feed my dogs before we go back. We have the bloodwood that we need to build the shit now. We're good. Now, here's the problem. One problem. We're gonna have to wear our Feather Falling 4 armor. The reason being is because... What the hell? Are they not hungry? Okay, fair enough, I guess. So here's the deal. We are going to have to wear our Feather Falling armor. I do not have a choice. I have to do this. This is because... See, normally if I'm just building in the end, it's not a big deal. Like, over the void, there's nothing I can do at that point. I just kind of have to deal with it. The problem is that I'm not over the void this time, and I don't have any water buckets that I can use. You can't even water bucket clutch in this anyway, so it doesn't even matter. We're gonna have to wear our full prot armor. If we don't... Okay, good. That takes care of that armor set. This is only a temporary change. We're not going to be taking damage or anything, so it's fine. But here's the dealio. I actually need to grab my Feather Falling boots. This is because with Feather Falling, I gain some very much needed extra protection. Now, where did I put that armor set, though? Is it over here? Where the fuck did I put it? Aha! We are going to swap out these boots. I just need to make sure that I take absolutely no damage. Except for maybe fall damage. But, like, dude, look at how broken this armor is. Look at that fucking damage. A half a heart versus 2.5. That's just fucking broken, dude. Like, what? Now I can spam Ender Pearls again. Oh, boy. I can finally spam pearls again. Finally, it's a miracle. My god. Yes. Oh, thank god. Look at that. Oh, look at that, you wanker. Oh. Stop. Oh my god, why? Anyways. Go. Oh, I can use pearls again, it's a miracle. Okay, we need to hurry. I don't have much time before I go to bed. I want to get this farm finished before I go to bed. I have to. I have to. I need to at least get some of it done. I at least need to get most of it. We're gonna probably, we're probably only gonna be able to get the shell done tonight, but I should be able to get most of it, probably.
with me, I think I actually didn't map really well enough. Because now the Aspirata comes in, I'm kind of just in trouble regardless, right? Because if you, with Sylveon,
I love how easy it is to just spam pearls, like it's nothing. Literally, I'm not even trying. It's just ridiculous, dude. Oh boy. Okay, let's hurry this up. I don't have all day. Literally, I do not have all day. We're gonna have to make a bunch of fucking hoppers to make this all work out. But, that's okay. I don't care about that. That's not a big deal. And you know, now that I think about it, the fact that we're putting it in this spot right here actually means that we might also get some silverfish spawns up there too. It'll be a little bit rare, but there's a good chance we might be able to just get it just by AFKing for a little while. So, is this a good spot? Yeah, this is an okay spot, I would say. So we just need to dig out the mold. So this is the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
However, the good news is that the Sylveon is choice specs locked into Shadow Ball, which is just not that powerful of a move.
Unless it crits, then you're screwed.
So, we have all the pieces that we need to figure out if this is possible to win. Let's take a flower trick then.
Meowscarada is just furry bait, dude. Like, come the fuck on.
Last Pokemon is Lapras, and I want to win this game with Paragon. So, I think as long as the Fable survives this turn, I could have pretty high chance.
Okay, cool.
However, in a 2 against 2, if Parasong, all 4 Pokemon will faint, right? In a 2 against 2, all 4 Pokemon faint Parasong. However, what determines the winner of a match where all 4 Pokemon faint Parasong is whoever has the slowest Pokemon wins. Because Parasong faints in speed order, and whoever faints last wins. So, if my Fable makes it to this turn, lift the Flower Trick and the Shadow Ball, this should do maybe 60%, maybe less? Less? Okay.
Okay, so we have the mold. Good! And with this, looting will also be active on our, on the Enderman too. We also need to move this out a little bit. Wood goes there. Yes, that's good. Okay, cool. This is not gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have to go up 45 blocks, dude. I need to go into my test world and actually make sure this works. We need to make sure that it actually does, like, kill Enderman from that range. Fucking losers. Oops. Damn, dude. Here, come on, boys. That's right, come on. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh, what are you gonna do about it, huh? What the hell kind of country crusty ass shit is that? Dude, they literally just jumped off the cliff. Like, why? Oops. It is very amusing to watch them do that, though. Oops.
Here is Shadow Ball. Doesn't work. Lapras behind the substitute.
Did he really just teleport away? Yeah, you do that, bud. You do that. I love how they still get mad at you even if that is the case. Okay, hang on. We're gonna do a little scaling here. So, 1...
And last but not least, with 0 Pokemon remaining at present, Lapras and Lapras' substitute. He doesn't play the animation, he gets the substitute name. With no Pokemon left, your winner is... GG. Every Pokemon fainted. Every single one of them. But we were the victor.
So 45 blocks up from the base level. So 45. That looks cool. That looks like a little like a pond. So this is 45. So where are the Enderman eggs? Enderman. Okay, so if I spawn one right here, he's got an item. Push him off the edge. Yes, he's dead. The only trouble with this is that, remember what I said before, I'm gonna be up this high. I'm gonna be up this high with no chance of having any way of getting back down without pearling down. I'm gonna have to pearl down in order to do that. There's no other way.
You know what I could have done here? I think actually my position was good enough that I think I maybe have found a way to make it worse.
Oops. Oh, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? Oh my god. Thank God I didn't get an end dimension that looked this terrible. Oh my god, it would have been terrible if I had gotten that. Oops. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's a lot of ender tards. Here, you guys, come on, I've got a present for you. Are we over the edge yet? Oh, that's right, come on! Oh, better luck next time. What a bunch of fucking losers, dude. That was pretty funny, actually. I like that. That was nice.
I might need a second to hold, if I can be honest. Oh, yeah, yeah, if I hit your cold.
Ah! That's a lot of ender tards. Come on, boys, just a little bit closer, please. Oh, better luck next time. That's right, come on. Yep, there you go. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so 45 blocks up. That was pretty fun. I like that. That was very, very amusing. Let's be real. Let's not get carried away here, there, chat. I promise you, it wasn't that funny. Okay, anyways. So we need to go up 45 blocks from this point. So that's 1. Another thing I also need to keep in mind is is the fact that fucking the Enderman will start spawning in here if I'm not careful. I need to put torches in here, actually. Shit. Okay, good. I have some torches. Thank God. Okay, well, we're gonna be having a real fun time building this, because this is gonna be insanely dangerous to build. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is arguably worse than falling into the void, because this is completely preventable for me to, like, die in and everything. This isn't gonna catch it on fire, is it? Surely not. You know what? I'm not gonna take any chances. I'm gonna do this the right way. We're gonna dig one down. We're gonna put 4 torches in here so to guarantee that nothing will spawn. So this is one single ring made for this. Okay, good. Good, good, good. How am I supposed to get back up, though, is the question. How am I gonna get back up? I guess I could just, like, use ladders or something with, like, some endstone or whatever. We'll do that, that's fine. It's not a big deal. So this is 2. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, so, yeah. 34. This is the max height that you are guaranteed to survive a fall from, by the way, with the armor that I currently have on right here. You have to have feather falling 4 to be able to survive a fall from this height. So 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Oh god. No, oh hell no, dude. I can see the whole end from up this high. Like, dude. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why? Like, do you realize how high this you realize how high this is up? If I were to fall from here, I would be dead. I would not survive. There's a 50-50 chance that I die from this height. I can survive a fall from this height, but it's like 50-50. It might as well be a coin flip. With full Prot 4 armor and feather falling, 44 is the maximum distance you can fall and be guaranteed to survive. Anything higher and you're just guaranteed dead. There's no way out of it. If an Enderman falls from this height, they die. That's how much damage it does. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, isn't it? The whole reason I have the Ender Pearls is for this reason exactly. See, look. Look at that! Only a half a heart of damage as opposed to fucking 20 bajillion hearts of damage. We're gonna do one single area at a time. This is probably gonna take an obscene amount of fucking resources to do, in all honesty. I don't have to have no light, though. That's why I want to use wood. I would prefer to use wood. I don't think this is gonna be enough wood, dude. There's no way. I need 45 just for one of these rounds. That basically means I need like a whole stack of blocks just to do one part of this. This farm is not gonna look fancy, by the way. Once I run out of bloodwood, I'm gonna start using other materials. I would like to keep at least a stack of bloodwood so I can encase the top with wood, like once I get to the max height. This is a good start though. This is a good start. It's gonna be like a Frankenstein creation for this mob farm. I never said that it was gonna be pretty though. I wouldn't mind using bloodwood, I just don't have enough stacks. How many does it take to do it? Like fucking 10? This is probably a whole inventory. Actually, this is well more than an inventory's worth of shit. There's no way. On top of that, the silverfish can't spawn on the wood either, so it prevents them from being able to spawn on top of my head randomly and knock me off. I wouldn't die or anything, but like, it would not be a fun time. It would be very, very scary. And once you hit a certain velocity when you're falling, your fall speed outspeeds Ender Pearl throw abilities.
I know my uncle worked out. I thought they would follow me before. Okay, so I've got Curse in the Jump Snarl, which is good. There's a little under but just probably. Some Lapras. I think if the Wonder Sleep here, I could be pretty capable, to be honest. Because I've lost now, which is one of the chances later, and I didn't even touch it either. Bruh. Protect? Okay. Okay, cool, okay. They didn't understand the strategy. That's really good. Really good. Underrated the Bronzong? Oh my god, that was lucky too. Like, that was one of the main ways in which to be in pretty big trouble. Is yeah. Sub here. Honestly, I really need Trigger. I got this sub up. I got Nova and Lapras. Bronzong is water absorb right now. There's no different curse. I mean, I still feel stable and fully key, right? So I think what I should do here is I should just switch to stable and shield the mouse together. Like, I do want to take damage.
This is gonna be really questionable. I am honestly... Okay, don't do that bad. I'm very, very scared for building this. The first bit, like the tubes, I'm not concerned about that. This, I could survival fall from this height. This would not be guaranteed death. The issue is once we get, like, to building the layers, that's when the main problem, you know, happens. And it just so happens that falling from... I'm gonna be, like, what? I need it to be 3 blocks high, I guess, and it needs to be able to spawn mobs. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Because basically, if I were to fall from fucking... Well, how many blocks would that be? 10 layers, that's 30... Actually, no, that's 4 blocks, actually, so it'd actually be 40 blocks. That's 80 blocks! The chances of dying from that height are disgustingly high. Like, you are more than likely going to probably lose your life if that ends up happening. Like, you're probably just cooked. Wow, I had exactly enough. How nice. How nice of it. Nice. So doing this first... Oh my god, dude. Really? Okay. So doing this first bit. Nice. Okay, I need more Ender Pearls. Okay, what really sucks about this is that that is a really big shoot. Like, holy hell, that is a big fucking drop-off, dude.
I just need one. I literally
Yeah, and that's 8 by 8.
I think I have the one turn sleeve here. One turn circle left. I just need one. I'm not asking for a miracle. I need one turn. What is going on? Okay, Bronze like is trying to help here. Is that 4 in a row? That's 4 in a row. They paralyzed me once. I'm stuck in a loop. Get me out. Please. You're cold. Okay, 2 turns of sleep. Okay, there we go. Alright. Took a while. We got there. Alright, thank you, Lapras. Okay, I didn't even remember what's going on in this matchup because this took so long. I forgot how I was supposed to do. I mean, I have this Paris strategy. However, versus Mousehold, it's not actually that good, right? Because they can taunt me.
Okay, we'll finish off this, and then I'm going to bed, IRL. I need sleep, I'm tired. I want sleep, please.
Right, so I could lead Boffetel and Lapras, go take out and turn on the Mouse.
It's good to be back in the saddle, though. I took a nice long break from playing because I was kind of burned out. But now we go back to grinding. Oh, I love my little island over there. That's so beautiful. I'll probably make another AFK chamber, though.
And then if it doesn't work, I'll at least it works based on how I click proceed. So they can also go use the way that favors me. Like, they might not understand that they're gonna be our tower on Annihilate. That's pretty good for me, though. It's not that I need to keep the table healthy. Like, I thought it was going this. Our tower is meant to yeah.
I love how this wasn't even close to enough to even, this was basically a quarter of what I actually needed. This was literally a quarter of what I needed, like, inventory-wise. We're gonna have to use a different material for the rest of it. There's just no way.
I think I'm not gonna turn around. I'm gonna still swap here because I don't want to get the super victim brain punch because although this is racist, it has 0 stats. So yeah, I think I'd actually rather normal reflect. This basically cancels out their +1 move. It's body press, okay, but it's a physical move because it's reduced by reflect. They tried to hit me with those fighting those moves, but because of reflect, I could survive unless they crit. And now I've got 7 turns of reflect. I've got 2 turns of trick roulette, and I've got sheer cold, no guard, Lapras back. Yep, there we go. So now Lapras has no guard, Bronzewing has water absorb. Snarl comes out, okay. Bronzewing survives. I don't know how good it is that Bronzewing survives there, but it's bad, necessarily. They go for another bulk up. Okay, another push. So I need to worry a little bit about this, right? Did they protect here? Let's go. Okay, that is the end of our Caledon. Your gold comes out, Caledon goes down. Ridurodon.
Okay, so we're done with that. Good, nice. So we are a quarter of the way there. How many blocks did that actually take, now that I think about it? That took... Out of 20 stacks, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that took quite a bit. I don't know what to say. That took a lot of blocks. I'm gonna save the rest of these for something else. So that took probably about 16 stacks to do that quarter. That's a lot of fucking damage. Jesus, dude. Alright, I'll kill a couple more silverfish, then we'll go to bed. Can you even sleep in the end? Like, realistically.
And now, in 3 turns, no matter what the opponent does, the game is over. This is the real reason why I chose Lapras as my sheer cold user, because there are other one-hit KO move users. The thing about Lapras, though, is you don't need to hit all 4 Pokemon with sheer cold, especially if they have Focus Sash or Sturdy. You really just need to hit the 2 Pokemon that, you can take out in 1 hit. And then, finish off with Parasong. There's nothing else they can do. This game is guaranteed over. Even if, like, they were to somehow KO both my Pokemon with a single hit, doesn't matter. There's 2 turns left to Parasong, Broadway has Protect, so it's Alert. He's too faint, there's 1 turn left, Protect came over. And frankly, I'm not sure they're even going to take a KO here. Goes Drain Punch into the last spot. Smart play. Well, still hurt me. I guess we're a little stronger, but... Okay. 2 turns. Turns. How does he always hit the sheer cold? Drain Punch, plus 2 Drain Punch. Was that 20 damage? There's Hurricane. Table hangs on. Sheer cold comes out. It never misses with this setup. That's the end of Annihilate. And now we have a decision to make. We can try and stable.
I'll kill 1 Silverfish before I go to bed.
Or we could go for Moonblast. Okay, so if they go for Weather Ball, since I'm able to try and get a KO, then I'll survive. The Moonblast will come out, and the Moonblast Sheer Cold will KO the Teleport before it can move. Or after before it can make the Parasong. Okay, Hurricane Dilapidate, if it doesn't confuse.
This is gonna produce so many Ender Pearls, dude. I'm not even kidding.
That's just how good this setup is.
And thanks to this looting beacon, I will actually have a guaranteed, like, I will have a guaranteed 3 pearl drop if they actually drop their pearls. Like, most of the time, that'll be the average. It'll be 3 pearl drops for all the Endermen.
I think that, like, it could just use with Dragon Ball, but they first stuff. Worst case scenario is the end of the league, but it's probably good.
Random things is so nice. Oh my god. Oh, come on, dude. Where are the fucking Silverfish? What, are they mad because I'm making the Enderman farm or something? It's not my fault they all suck. It's not my fault they're all easy to deal with. Come on, I just want 1. What if I F3A? Will that help?
Okay, so the setup is solid. The real issue is this. I have Reflect Up. I have 3 turns of Trick Room. I currently have no guard on Bronze. I think my play is trying with Paris. Like, KO 2 Mon, and then they didn't go for Grassy Cloud. It's a little high. Okay. Not ideal. The Shrimp falls asleep. Sleep on the Rillaboom. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, the other 2 turns good. If Needler stays asleep here, positioning is super cold. If Needler stays asleep, but it's somewhat decent. I could have also sheer cold of the Needler this turn to break the dash. However, yeah, I think I need to take a little bit more. And the thing is, it's just very, very. Okay. So I have Blackness behind us up, taking the Dire Claw. That's fully speed. The opponent has 3 Pokemon left. Oh, it's Dragon Bolt. Oh! Wait, I'll sheer cold the Dragon Bolt and I'll Trick Room. Now, chat, there is something that we should be aware of, right? There's something kind of bad that could happen here, which is that Trick Room is now currently over, right? Trick Room is not currently active. And so, what can be really dangerous here is that Dragon Bolt has the move Phantom will cause it to vanish this turn, and then next turn it will reappear and do big damage. The thing is, if I set Trick Room up, Dragon Bolt will be invulnerable on the turn where I would normally hit it in Trick Room. So it will vanish the turn being invulnerable, I'll set Trick Room up, and then next turn it will move last, but I won't be able to get around it, I won't be able to protect. You can be protect you from no guard. The least accurate Sheer Gold of all time. The least accurate Sheer Gold of all time. Well, 30% accurate hitting a Pokemon that isn't even present in the battlefield. Doesn't matter. Works here. The last Pokemon is Primarina. Yeah, I knew it was coming, but I still felt that this was like an auction. Because if I get one of the two, then like Bronzong, there's nothing else to do. If I had Gyro Ball or something, but I think go for the protect, fail. Yep, you protect. Okay. Here's Sheer Cold, never misses, thanks to no guard. That's the end of Primarina. It might be not very effective, but it looks quite effective to me. Oh yeah, I guess Sheer Cold is only 20%. Also, Bronzong knows this. That's like the third one that's not boosted. Maybe the second one? I think it's only the second one. Even. Here's Sheer Cold. So long, hey Bowser. Oh, they woke up. Hang on. I'd rather have water absorbed than. They could still win this. Not impossible. If they get double protect, then I would be out of Sheer Cold. Of course, the real problem here is that they could have just brought Magmar, right? If they brought Magmar, this would not have worked at all. But I don't know if they realize that. So I might be able to just run it back, because if they don't realize that they need Magmar, like, the Pokemon, yeah, leading Magmar was really, I was kind of banking on the top one, which is why I did this. But I don't know if they're even going to realize, like...
Where are all the silverfish? What the fuck?
Instead, when, like, yeah, King Gambit actually is fine with Fable, right?
Am I going crazy? Like, what?
Right away and then brought it back. This is the
Are there not gonna be any fucking... Are there not gonna be any fucking Mons for me to kill? What, did I fucking piss them off by using... What, did I scare all them off by fucking using Bloodwood or something? Nope, we just got one. Thank God, finally, Jesus. It took 10 minutes for you to spawn in, and you still die in one hit. You know what, I'm gonna kill a second one. I'm not taking that, I refuse.
Overheat, essentially off the hell. I brought some Fable here because although it could have had take-up pressure, it would have given them a attack boost. Because they want to go for Swords Dance, again, doubling your attack is really, really good. I'm not saying that it's not good. However, the thing is that Fable doesn't care about the attack on the side of King Gambit. And even though King Gambit is a steel type in the current format, most King Gambit don't run steel moves. If they run Swords Dance, they run Cowgel Fleet, a dark move, Soccer Punch, a dark move, Swords Dance, and Protect. So, even though this King Gambit is plus 2, unfortunately, it doesn't really help it that much because I can follow me, take this plus 2 and turn it into plus 0, and actually I can heal pulse in this turn to heal up any damage that needs to be Magmar. Yeah, this is what I did. That it's Ghost Magmar, yeah. It's Ghost Magmar, and what that means effectively is that you can get out of the Shadow Tide lock. This is I didn't realize they were ghosts. I thought they were something. But yeah, actually maybe here's overeat. So Clefable damage, not ideal. Takes a lot of damage. However, the damage will be healed off. Heal pulse. Slightly more efficient. Cowgel Fleet comes out, doing a good chunk of damage. It's very powerful. So now Magmar is able to switch out, which is not which means I don't get 2 KOs. Which is, yeah, I could have gone instant here, but I want to. It is really cool. Okay, so in that case, then I'm glad that really well, I'm glad that I blast. Because it wouldn't have done very much. I would have taken a ton of something small being step. I still have my Terra left, whereas they don't. That's actually pretty valuable in my opinion. Countdown, please. So, doing a good chunk of damage here. I'm under half. However, I will be able to deal with this back with Sable's Grassy Terrain now. A little over half now. That's pretty good. Grassy Terrain's nice flat as well, because even though I got okay. So, okay, King Gambit was one of the stronger offensive ones. This also means that Sinnoh no longer has the data of Healer. Okay. Healer. Like, what I could have done is just to Gothitelle and gone for Terra here, however, they got the Lapras. Yeah, I don't think they could work. To be honest, I could have won. Now, both Pokemon are -1, and because we are normally in this position, they can just push both their Pokemon. However, because we have managed to KO the Gambit, I don't need to both Pokemon out. I can just pair Ghost and Perish Song, and yeah, they can push one Pokemon out. If they with both Pokemon, then both Pokemon.
Oh, we got one. Okay, this is the last one for tonight. Whatever. I just realized we're gonna have to go back to the stupid overworld, and I guarantee to you that there's gonna be a skeleton waiting for me. I guarantee it. I'm gonna immediately throw a pearl the second I step through that portal to nullify any damage. Do they, like, not want me leaving or something? Where were all of you before? Fuck out of here. We're gonna need to make sure that I have some pearls on me.
Now, Clefable's unaware means that I also ignore their stat drop, which means both these Pokemon are technically unintimidated, which means that Clefable's almost down here. Here's Dire Claw. I'm going after that. Sorry. Sacrifice it covered, yeah, it covers a lot of their, it covers the, like,
We're gonna have to pearl the second that we get out of that pearl, or that pearl, whatever. Should I kill another one? I kinda wanna. Okay, so here's the strat for whenever we go back to the overworld. See, it's not the armor that I have that's the problem. It's the durability of the boots that I have that's the problem. Also, we have indeed confirmed that the silverfish cannot spawn on wood. They are unable to, which is good. While I wait for spawns to go, I am actually going to tear down some of this wood. Although, to be fair, this wood doesn't really even cover hardly anything. Most of it covers the inside, so they can't spawn inside of my tunnels.
Even if that is okay, because I still have Lapras available on this Magmar, which I think I should. By the way, this doesn't have. So that's even if Lapras goes down, I played this in such a way that because they brought Magmar, there's like not any way for it. There's close combat, the Ghost type doesn't work on Lapras. They didn't really have better moves there in my opinion. There's high horsepower, the Ghost type Lapras does some damage, but not enough. Your skill pulse shrugging off all that away. Lapras goes back almost to full HP. And then Perish counter falls to 0. That's Sneasler. That's also the end of Rillaboom. And unfortunately, it's also the end of Gothitelle, but Gothitelle's more than enough job. It trapped Pokemon on the field for multiple turns, was able to keep them locked in the air, and has done his job. It's cleared the way. Over he comes out because they are faster than my does respectable damage. Maybe if ever. Let's see what Search does. I would expect it to do over half. Oh boy. Cold comes out, and that's fine. Restoring up luck for later. That's why I went first to Repair Song. I was like, yeah. Before he comes out. Yeah, I had a feeling solo, to be honest. With that Magmar, they were forced to do this type. He said, "You are a phenomenon." I feel like a villain more than a phenomenon. Yeah. Yeah, GG's. Alrighty. I don't think I can. Like, I actually don't think I can. That this is so bad that I don't know which Pokemon to play because they genuinely don't see a way to make it happen. We could try that. Also, I don't see a way to do this. Let's just YOLO it. You know that. Yeah, I don't see a way to make this happen if they lead properly. I need them to lead wrong.
Come on, you wanker. Alright, let's go back to the overworld. Wish me fucking luck. This is gonna be painful. I guarantee we're gonna get attacked the second I walk through that portal. Unless I get really lucky and it's not nighttime, but I'm not counting on that. I bet you like $20 fucking it's gonna be nighttime. Really? So Gloom Night was yesterday. Do I have my bedroll? What the hell? Am I going insane? Why is there a half-baked tree here? What the fuck? What is this? Why is this even here? Okay. I don't know what that is. It's a fucking half-spawned-in tree. Probably chunk of fucking corruption or some shit. Oh my god, he saw me. No, please. Oh god, no, stay away.
Mama. Oh Lord, help! Someone help! In a perfect world,
Okay, we took no damage doing that. Thank goodness. Of course, it was fucking nighttime. Big fucking surprise, am I right? It's, dude, like 80% of the time it's always nighttime whenever I come out of that portal. It's always nighttime. Every fucking time, dude. Whoa, what was that? Why did it just do that? Anyways, yeah, every fucking time it's nighttime, dude.
my son does it. Wait, this is supposed to be light purple thing. What's the dude in my
Ow. Okay, anyways. I've killed quite a few silverfish, actually. I love that they give you clay. That's actually super interesting. I thought maybe my thing would work, but sadly my plan for the void did not work, unfortunately. Okay, now we're gonna need a lot more cobblestone. It took me 16 stacks just to do that. Just about 16 anyways.
If I get correct, then I could be okay, right? Because I could go for take out the no. Does it wake up? Could wave crack in the lap?
Okay, so that's what we're gonna need. We're just gonna use deep strata. I'm not gonna get all fancy with this. I just need anything to build the damn tubes with. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
In the world that I could possibly
Good stuff today. No scroll though, of course. I did get an infinity scroll though today. That's pretty cool. Thanos would be proud.